Caesar moved his forces to the Roman harbour of Chastoriacum at Portus Aetius, later called Bononia. Today it is known as Boulogne. On August the 24th, 55 BC, Julius Caesar and his Roman legions sailed from here across the Freticum Gallicum, the Strait of Dover, on an exploratory mission for a future invasion of Cantium, today's Kent in England. Caesar writes in his diaries that his troops were terrified that they were sailing off the edge of the world.
Britain was a land unknown. They were coming to something they knew nothing of, except that they were importing slaves and food from this area, and in some cases tin. And I think Caesar knew a lot more than he was letting on in his account of the expedition. And just as today politicians may gloss over the truth, I suspect that he had done his research and knew what he was doing. He waited for his transports off the cliffs at Dover, and the tribes were massed on the cliff edge, and he felt that it wasn't an ideal place to land, so he moved further up towards the warmer area where there are shallow beaches.
Well, if you were in an open boat and looked up at these cliffs to see hundreds of warlike figures painted blue and ready to fling their spears down on top of you, you probably wouldn't think it was a great place to land either.
And so Caesar and his fleet proceeded along the coastline here to Deal. But even at this point, the landing was far from easy.
It was an opposed landing. He has vivid descriptions of chariots dashing in and out of the water, and it was a standard bearer leaping ashore and rallying the legion that actually managed to get them ashore in the end.
The Celtae retreated, and Caesar surveyed the scene with a view to a future planned invasion. There would be plenty of food for his troops, and now he had first-hand experience of crossing the channel and fighting the natives. A year later, in 54 BC, he returned with a larger army, easily defeated the tribes and advanced deep into Kent and crossed the Thames. A few months later, his dreams of conquering Britain were dashed when he was forced to withdraw to Gaul to put down a major rebellion. For more information, visit our website on topoftheworld.net.